Now that the provisional squad has been released for Scotland, let's have a look at our route to the final. Come on! So let's get right into it here with the group stages, starting off with Group A. Our group, Germany, Scotland, Hungary and Switzerland, and I genuinely believe we can get out of this group. It looks a bit of a group of death, and Scotland, Hungary and Switzerland sort of all enough in the same sort of level. We are having the opening game. Do you know what? We could be a weird result where we even beat Germany and then lose the other two, or anything along those lines. Probably not, but I think the smart thing to do is to probably still go Germany, us finish second, then Switzerland and Hungary finishing fourth. Hungary could be a little bit of a dark horse, but I think Switzerland, over the grand scheme of things, still is a better team. Group B, we have Spain, Croatia, Italy and Albania. Poor Albania. I know they had a cracking World Cup, but realistically, looking at the plethora of other teams and the skill that they have and how far Croatia go in all these tournaments, I'm going to go with Spain. It's not been that long since the World Cup, so people do say it's an aging Croatia team, but the experience they've got could still find them crawling into second place or third. It's very much a toss-up between Croatia and Italy. I'm not 100% on what it's going for. I don't think the Italy squad's that much, so I am going to edge it just Croatia, Italy and Albania finishing in fourth. Group C, we have Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia and... So I'm not really going to jump on this hype train. Everyone's putting England as the favourites and that France are going to lose and all this. But I just don't see it, man. They drop points. Gareth Southgate's not that. Like, they've been relegated from the Nations League. I believe that Denmark's going to finish second. Then probably them. With Slovenia and then Serbia finishing bottom. Please don't get on this hype train. They're not even in the top Nations League group anymore. They're not it. I know they put us away, but we're us. We're a different breed whenever it comes to these England games. We always seem to bottle it, but I really do believe that they're not the hype that everyone thinks they are. I honestly believe that. Moving into Group D, we have Netherlands, Austria, France and Poland. France clearly finishing top with probably Holland, Austria, then Poland. I think Austria is pretty good, to be honest. I know they were in our group for the World Cup a couple of years ago and we pipped them to second place. Second place. But realistically, France are going to top that and Holland is just Holland. They put 4 past us there a couple of months ago in one of the warm-up games. Looking at Group E, we have Belgium, Slovakia, Romania and Ukraine. Belgium should finish top, even though they don't have the squad depth that they used to in the Brazil World Cup and so on. Probably with Slovakia just behind them, and then probably Ukraine and then Romania. Romania are okay. They're doing a lot better than people thought, but realistically, don't fully believe that they're going to get out of that group. Ukraine and Slovakia have had experiences in recent World Cups and Euros. Looking at Group F, we have Turkey, Georgia, Portugal and Czech Republic. Portugal, I do think, are going to cruise through this. They've got one of the better teams that not many people are talking about. I know Ronaldo's coming back now for his last ever chance at a tournament, but they should be doing all right. Turkey were very underwhelming in the last Euros. Czech Republic, obviously, in our group as well, when they did beat us quite convincingly. I don't want to get into that. But I think Turkey might actually come back now that they've got a little bit more experience, and they should finish second with Czech Republic and then poor Georgia finishing in fourth. Looking at the third place rankings here, we have Switzerland, Italy, Slovenia, Austria, Ukraine and Czech Republic. I think Italy should finish top of that just based on experience and being the current title holders, with Austria slightly behind, but realistically these orders can be in anything as is based on goal difference, so I'm just going to rank them in the skill level I think they've got right now, with Switzerland, Czech Republic and then Slovenia with Ukraine on the bottom. Just think that's realistically what I believe. It could be anything to do with goal difference head to head. We don't know what to go with right then. Looking at the round of 16, Germany's beaten England all day long. England are not what they think they are. Get in the bin. Scotland v Croatia. We have to get revenge for the last Euros where they did beat us as well, 3-1. Wasn't too happy about that. I think this is a chance now with the aging squad, as we've already mentioned. I know right above there that we did put them behind Spain, but we beat Spain, so I reckon we're better than them. So I am going to go Scotland. We have Spain v Austria. I do think Spain have got it there. Denmark, Czech Republic, quite a tough, difficult game, that one. We're going to go with Denmark, just because I think they've got a little bit more, and they've got a lot of young players coming through, like your Rasmus Højlund. Moving on to this one, we have Portugal v Italy. Little bit more of a toss-up. I do think probably Portugal edges that, because I don't think Italy are as good as they could be. Moving into Netherlands v Slovakia, Holland should have that. Belgium v Switzerland, quite a tough one, but I am going to go with Belgium in that. And we have France v Turkey. France should beat Turkey quite convincingly. Moving over to the quarter-finals, we have Germany v Spain. Germans v Spain, that is going to be one of the tougher ones in the whole tournament, but I am going to edge it Germany. Just being the host nation, they normally do a little bit better than people give them credit for. Portugal v Netherlands, this is one of the toughest games to call so far. I'm going to go Portugal, just because I think that the Netherlands don't really have as much up front. Although, yes, they did score 4 against us a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago. Don't have to remind me, but it's just gut feeling at the time. All these can be completely thrown through a spanner, and find out later on in the next couple of months whenever the Euros begin. Moving over to the next one, Belgium v France. That one's going to be a shoe-in for France. And then Denmark v Scotland. We already know we can beat Denmark. We've done it in the last one. We absolutely cruised past them in Hampden 2-0. So I'm going to go Scotland again, based on the fact that we are better than them now. The semi-finals, we have Germany v Portugal. We're going to have Germany go through against them. Sorry, Ronaldo, no more trophy for you. France v Scotland. That pains me. That pains me to click against them. But yeah, I'm not that delusional. And then the final, we have Germany v France. What a final that would be. But we are going to edge at France. I just think they've got so much more than the Germans, because they've been out of practice now for a good while, and that's who I really believe is going to win them, just based on random predictions at this point in time. So if you are new around here and want to stay up to date with all the Scotland content, please make sure to drop a follow and a sub to the channel. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.